To power up the DMF1000 unit, connect the cord to the power input jack. Turn the power switch on. Then plug the filament pins into the rear panel of the controller and plug the filament into the sockets. After initialization, the setting that has been stored in the memory location 0 displays. The heat and timer displays illuminate, indicating that the unit is powered up. The first time the unit is turned on, both readouts display 000. The time selection is set to auto, the mode selection is heat, the air on light is off, and the heat on light is off. For demonstration, we will hold the filament. Normally, it is mounted on the microscope. First, press the time button to set the unit in manual mode. Pressing the run button sends current through the filament and turns the heat on lamp on. Set the heat readout by pressing the increase or decrease buttons. Those are the arrow buttons, from settings of 0 to 99.9%, which vary the amount of power applied to the filament. We recommend starting at 30%, but for demonstration here, we will set it higher. Always begin with the readout at the low end of the range and increase the heat only as necessary and by small increments. The lowest power and heat setting that can be used to accomplish a task should be used. Higher heat than necessary may shorten the filament life, as well as increase the possibility of overheating the pipette tip. Press and hold the run button several times at various heat settings to observe the expansion of the filament loop and determine approximately where the pipette should be positioned in relation to it. With a higher heat setting, the filament expands farther. When you have the desired time, press the time button and it changes to auto to set the controller at the desired heat and time settings. You can set the time by pressing the right arrow to move the decimal point off the screen. With the decimal point in that position, the timer can be set to a maximum of 360 seconds. Press the left arrow another time to move the decimal point farther left, and the maximum time for the counter is 9.99 seconds before returning to 0 and starting over. When the decimal is at the second position, 00.0, the maximum time for the counter is 99.9 seconds before returning to 0 and starting over. To check these settings with a micropipette, press the run button and the time will decrement to 0. To save your settings, press the store button. Then use the arrow keys to select a location. Then press the MEM, the memory button, to store it. If you have any questions, just give us a call.